Hi everyone, welcome back to our online library madness, and today I have to warn you this is a messy project. We're going to make lemon volcanoes, and these are some of the things that you will need. You will need a lemon. If you want to do more than one volcano, if you have more than one child, you might want to purchase more than one lemon, but you can also work on it together. So you need at least one lemon. You need some lemon juice, and I would recommend putting that in a small cup. If you have a cup with a pour spout, put a little bit in there so you're not wielding a big thing of lemon juice. Next, you'll need some baking soda. I took mine out. I'd recommend doing this, putting it in a tray, a shallower tray that's easy to get to versus leaving it in the plastic bag or the cardboard box, whatever it is you have it in. Put some in some type of container with a spoon. You need some dish soap. You need a craft stick and food coloring. If you'd like to do our second challenge, which is sort of an offshoot, it's the same chemical reaction as the lemon volcano, then you should get a package of Kool-Aid. These small Kool-Aids, I think they're like less than 50 cents at the store. I picked pink lemonade. So you'll need one of those and a glass jar. You could use a clear cup, but I just used an old, I think this was a salsa jar that I had, kind of a smaller one. Like if you have a wide mouth glass jar for jam, salsa, it could be repurposed. About this size is good, or you could use a clear cup. Then I put some water in a pour cup again. Nice to have a spout so it minimizes the spills. And last but not least, you need a tray. If you don't have a tray like this, you probably don't at home, but if you have a rimmed baking sheet that's big, like a sheet cake pan, that would work. Just a bin, making sure that it doesn't leak at all. Or a tub if you go camping, if you have one of those plastic tubs that you would wash dishes in, something like that would work. You definitely want to contain the mess. So make sure that there's a tray with some rims on it, okay? So we do need some adult help for the beginning of this, which is getting the lemon ready. So if this one does require some materials, some of which you might not have around your house, probably the lemon might be the thing that you don't have. So you can just pause this video and resume it another time when you have all the supplies, or if it's not a good day for mess, do this video another day. Or even better, if it's a warm day, you could do this outside so there isn't as much mess inside. But I have done this in the library a couple times in Library Madness, and it's been okay. We use these trays, and I've had about 15 or 16 children doing it at one time, and it's worked out fine. So the first step is you're going to want to, one side of your lemon, you're gonna wanna cut it off so that it can stand up on your tray. So the adult should do this with a knife. You're gonna slice so that now my lemon can stand up on my tray like that. And then the next part with the adult with the sharp knife is you're going to sort of not core the entire lemon, but you're going to want to core it a little bit. You're going to want to make a circle and take out part of that lemon. You can kind of make it a little bit. I'm going to make mine a little bit bigger just so I can see into it a little bit more. And this is going to be our volcano. I'm just setting aside the pieces that I've cut out. Okay, so now we have, there it sits there nicely on my tray, and then that's all, that you don't need the knife anymore. So if the kids are old enough to use all of this messy stuff on their own, then the adults don't need to do anything else, okay? Then the next thing you're gonna wanna do is take your craft stick, and you're gonna stick it into your lemon, and we're gonna kinda smush it around a little bit so we kind of loosen some of the juices, but you want the juice to stay inside your lemon. So my lemon's pretty juicy because I can actually already see a lot of lemon juice even before I did this. So, and one of my seeds just fell out, but that's okay. A couple seeds just fell out. So now I can see a lot of lemon juice in there. Okay, so that's what we need to do. Then I'm gonna put in some food coloring. You can experiment with this. I'm just gonna put in like 2 or 3 drops. You could always add more later if you think you need it. Then I'm gonna get my dish soap. I'm gonna squeeze a little bit of that. This just makes it more bubbly. kind of more fun. So I'm squeezing just a little bit of that in there. Okay. Now I'm going to put in some of my baking soda. See what happens. And then I'm gonna kind of squish that in there a little bit to stir. And then you can see that now my chemical reaction is happening. I'm kind of jamming that in there a little bit so that my baking soda gets mixed in with my lemon juice. And now you can see I'm getting a slow volcano going here. It's very pink. So I think I did about three squeezes of that, and that was pretty good. Pretty much I'm just kind of punching this around a little bit some more to get my chemical reaction going a little bit more. So it's going pretty slow, but it's coming out a bit. So then you can just wait a little while. And then you can just add a little bit more lemon juice and add a little bit more baking soda to keep it going. There we go. It's not quite as colored anymore, but I can just put a few drops of food coloring in there and mix it up a little bit. And now it's really going. So pretty much most kids could play with this for a very long time. So as much baking soda and lemon juice as you want to devote to it, you can just keep going with your lemon volcano, and it does smell very nice. A lot better than those baking soda vinegar chemical reactions that you do. This has a very nice smell unless you don't like lemon. Now, another project that you can do to sort of emulate that chemical reaction, I'm just gonna move a few of these things over here, is mixing the Kool-Aid with the baking soda. So what I did is I took this is just a tablespoon, I put that in my jar, and then I just dumped the whole pack of this in there, of the pink lemonade, and then I mixed it around, and then I'm going to pour the water in. I'm gonna move this out of the tray. And then you get the same chemical reaction with that. That one went pretty fast. So that's over very quickly. If you enjoy, this one's harder to, you can't get it to come back like you can the lemon volcano because you would need another container of this. So if this is a fun project, you might want to buy maybe 4 of these so you can do it a few times. So that's my lemon volcano. So I hope you had fun with this messy science experiment, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.